In motion, there goes Bell. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the ball is knocked out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And this will be swung out here for counter. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Zone read. Here's Benson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. To Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Falcons 0. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best and don't worry about the rest of it.
Now Penix. He's going to launch it for Washington. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Coverage was tight from Jalen Thompson. When you look at this defense, they've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
This is an area of the game that they definitely have to improve because right now, against the pass, top 10 in the league. But against the run, that's where the struggles have come in. You've got to find a way to make sure they stop runners before they get started.
Robinson will try to pick it up. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
And looking to throw, Penix. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. it's first and goal.
That's another Falcons first down. First down goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
And
now an audible here into something else. They'll throw with Penix. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, he is such a matchup nightmare down near the goal line, CD, and another example right there on that play for the touchdown.
It's borderline impossible to defend this guy because that kind of size, he can still get out and run a crisp route, and he has excellent hands. Even if you stick with him, all the quarterback has to do is lob it up, and he can win almost any jump ball.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Younghoe Koo, the kickoff for Atlanta.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
First down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And only in the first quarter. So and Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. James Pierce. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Under pressure, they got him again. James Pierce, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Weaver. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cardinals! A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Falcons 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now. And
there he goes, left side. Drake London. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London taking it in. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Coup for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Here's Murray. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
It's now second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To throw is Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Benson. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. 51 yards.
First down.
First carry for James Conner. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Murray. Open man here is Benson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 2.
Murray now to throw. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Michael Wilson from a yard out. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Are we cool to do it here in football, pardon me?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. Looking to put a drive together. He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 83 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing now is Murray. Gonna look deep for Wilson. Well, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, That's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ace, Ace. Hey.
Murray now. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Cardinals come into this one still undefeated despite the one tie, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Hey.
Now Murray. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Falcons 21.
Hey, nigga, you having trouble, boy. You getting lucky. Just letting you know. That shit ain't gonna last forever. Yeah. All right, nigga, we gonna see. You know you getting lucky, boy. You know I'm on your head, and you getting lucky as hell, but it's good.
And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Yeah. I'll give you that. But nigga, you look, hold on. You've been 3rd and 28, 3rd and this and that, and some bullshit happening.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see because we gonna see at the end of the day.
For their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because look, what they did last time out,
I bet.
They should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board. Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. To the air, Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney, 62 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey McBride, 69 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Another extra point opportunity here. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28.
Falcons 28.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Got a man, it's London. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And London, the motion man right. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 3, second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Atlanta.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Check, smash, check. Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Crew able to connect on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. This one deep for Wilson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Jesse Bates on the coverage.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. A gain of 12.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Penix. He's got him in, complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Well, if you're a fan of offensive football, this game is for you, because this one's been much more like a tennis match than a football game. Back and forth, and there's another example right there of another big play in the passing game.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
In motion is Washington.
Back to throw again.
Now Penix going to hold on to it.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Falcons first down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Falcons
In motion right here, Washington.
Penix working out of the gun here.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson
In the final seconds of the first half.
and the Falcons drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score.
99 yards for the score is heartbreaking, brother. You know I just took your soul right there.
A 7-point lead.
Hey, look.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds
Hey, look.
remaining in this first half.
Hey, look, though. That's 99. Hey, look. 99 yards for the TD, though. All right. You see? Hey, look. You see?
So 2 quarters down.
He said that hurt.
Charles and I return
He said
after the break.
99 for the touchdown. All right. Hey, look, just know this. I figured you out now. You better switch something up. That's all I'm saying.
See which
Let's get it.
defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
A loss of 10 yards on the
Jalen
play.
Walker
It's now third
In there to
down.
get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
Hey. Buzz.
They'll drop the throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Yes, sir.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. great effort there. 47 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Cardinals 35.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Delivers on the crosser to McBride. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first and 10 is Connor. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Murray going to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Cards have got it back to within a score. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this one fielded in the end zone. It will be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. And even 100 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
What? Big Ace.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Harrison. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Falcons' 37-yard line.
All right. Easy.
To throw, it's Murray. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
2-2. Hot. Hey, Larry. Bush. That's one.
Now back to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Shotgun now from Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it. But now 2nd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's Benson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Murray to air it out again. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw is Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This going to be returned from the 2. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. A play fake. Now Penix. He's got his man, London, right side. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Again, it's Robinson. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. They'll run for it with Robinson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Atlanta.
They'll go play action here with Penix. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Robinson up the middle. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 48 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
49.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground here with Conner. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Murray. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack.
Go on.
Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
Let's go. Go on. Butch. Come back. Go on.
He'll look to throw. Murray now going to do it himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Hand off now to Robinson. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Cooley knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a two-score deficit here in the fourth. Jalen Walker able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, sit. 2-2. Hot. Bus. 2-2.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. Here to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Big Ace open.
Murray now to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Throwing now is Murray. Open net here is Benson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the gun, Murray. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards that time for number 14. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Murray now. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Hey.
Again, they'll throw in Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Benson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
Deuce. Hey, shit. Larry. Hey. Stop.
Now Murray's got to have this one. He's going to give that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Benson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
56. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets this up past the 30. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Back to Robinson now on first down. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They give up the middle to Carter. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Caught by London. Powering his way forward. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Good game, my dog. You played though.
And the Falcons first down.
Cause you know what's crazy? I ran it before, but I ain't been running it. But I was like, I don't think he's gonna remember this.
To the air, Penix. This pass is caught by
Good game, bro.
And even though it gets out of bounds to start,
Nah, that was a good game. I had to switch some shit up. I had to switch some shit up.
Right a finish to this one.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the Falcon first down.
Nah, good luck, bro. You going battle back.
Back to the ground with Carter. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
What's crazy is I beat him. I beat him last year, but I don't know if you was in the chat, but my fucking PS5 was overheating.
Possibly not getting down in time.
So they end up giving him
the ball resting on the 20.
Yeah, I had beat him, but since it overheated, this and that, I forgot to tell him to give me the forced win, but they gave that nigga the win, so yeah, but it's cool. He gonna see me again.
Now Penix. Now he's gonna step up and run.
Nah, you can't. That was a good one. GG's.
First and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Charles, normally when you